What's up, guys? Doing a new video here. This is for a little bit of a comparison between the Power Ranger Samurai Beetle Zord with the Green Ranger figure. This is the second release that Bandai did with the removable helmet for the Green Ranger. And the Squinkies Ranger Kabuto origami. Sorry about that. Right now, let's look at the packages. First, for the Beetle Zord. Plastic see-through, you can see the figure and the mech. In the back there's an paper origami you can do for the beetle. On the side you see the symbol for forest, and 4 of the 5 rangers, with the 5th being on the front. The back you see just the combinations. Looks like the battle wing, 2 other zords, the tiger and the swordfish, the megazord in combo, as well as now they added down here the Shark Zord, the Shark Zord and the Megazord in that combo. Basically call them the Zord Builder system, whatever you want, whatever it is. On the bottom, not much, just the tag and one of the cautions. The other 2 are in the front in the corner. On the other side, you just see what the combination is with this Shark Zord. Now to the origami. It's a good solid box. You see the beetle on the front, what looks like a green background. The disc that it comes with, combination with the Megazord right there. On the bottom, again, you see the beetle, the disc, and it used in combination with the deluxe weapons. Again, just with the Shinkenal on the back. You see that its face turns. Up here you can see that the disc is removable inside. On the bottom, sorry, the top, I forgot I did the bottom already, when you flip it up and down like that. And that's about it. Just a picture of with the awesome background. And again, what it looks like with the Megazord. And basically, here's what it looks like loose. Head spins. Alright, on to the second. Alright, the next part, the stuff inside the boxes. As you can see, I opened them both up. My Kabuto was already opened up previously for my collection, and I just opened up the Beetle Zord. First, the instructions. As you see the Green Ranger tumble over. The Kabuto, sorry about that. The thing's huge. It's an open pamphlet type thing. All in Japanese, so I cannot read it. Basically going into every single little detail. The head coming off. Sides coming off, putting the disc in, opening up the back. See here, the head turning when you spin the disc. The tab underneath for when forms with that Shinkenal. Putting the sides on, combining it with Shinkenal. And a little caution right there. And spinning the top. Basically, you don't put your hand on the back of the head to push it down after you attach, because it'll make it fall over, I guess. As well, it came with the second sheet telling you, like, caution with your fingers, but I cannot find it right now. Now the Samurai Zord, they sized it down a lot. You see the picture of Mike and the beetle, opening up the beetle face, and so on. They actually make so you can remove the back, and then adding it to the battle wing. You take the back off, you can pull out a handle, and it's used as like a shield type thing. I guess since they got rid of the shield weapon for Shinkenal with Bandai America. Now to the beetles themselves. Alright, first, might as well do this real quick, what they came with. Again, the mic with removable helmet, head turns, Now the sword, I thought the arms can move, but apparently they don't. Or you got the first initial try, you got to push real hard, which I don't like doing in the first place. And with the beetle, the origami, you come with this back support for Shinkano. You put this in for when you put the beetle on to make it a better back support. The mechs themselves. As you can see, the size difference, as usual, between was of recently Bandai America and Bandai of Japan, so I'm just figuring out where I want to put them. It's about a third of the size of the Japanese version, the Bandai American version. See here, as usual, some missing paint apps, as well as they took out the hidden disc. Back does not pop up. Back pops up. There is the disc. And there you go, spinning about. One thing they did improve on, my opinion, is with the spinning head. As you can see, you roll back and forth, it spins. While with the Shinken version, you have to spin the disc underneath. And that actually allows for the feature in the middle to spin around. Spin the disc, this spins around, and so does the head. Alright, onto the legs. This is, when I first took these guys off, I'm just grabbing one leg from both. This was actually a little bit harder to take off compared to the usual tabs for the Squinkies Ranger one. You see the paint apps missing, and you have to use a little tab inside here to push these guys in, while these have the little button clips. Looking at the front, sorry about the way, I'm just putting the leg back on. Alright, see the Shinkano, you can see the head for the mech, while with the samurai, you actually push the head down and the head that's on it actually gets inserted in there. So you see no head there. Sorry if I didn't bring it up closer, but you have the head there. Let's see here. The design looks just about the same for the antenna splitting up. You have the green edges, then blasters on the inside. They added a little bit more paint app here for inside the head. See right there, that goes out. While here, they actually just designed for a crease, as I have a problem closing the head. Next to the nose, alright, so you can see right here the nose is placed out. See the two eyes right there, which are usually pushed in. For the, don't know what's called in Japan, but the battle wing, you move the nose on both, and you add it onto the tiger where the waist is when you combine the three auxiliary zords. Other side of the beetle, basically the same thing. The disc isn't painted because it's not supposed to be used like that. Let's see here, anything else? Nope. Bottom. This is, I guess, where they vary deeply. You have the handle right here for the Megazord, so you can use the body as a shield. And you have the clip right here that folds down for when he attaches to Shinkano. Top. See the little crevices right here in the beetle, or the origami, while the Zord is a smooth flat back. On the back side. Basically just paint differences, like they didn't paint up here for where you have the hook for the disc to go in. They just left it all black. And then here's one of the other differences with the American version. Right here's a little hook right here. You guys put the figures on the back of it, like the Mike figure that comes with it. So it looks like he's riding it, or one of the other figures. Alright, that's it for this part, and I'll see you guys again. Alright guys, this is new Prime Manager's video. What I did originally is I bought the Beetlezord a few weeks ago for $3 at a local Walmart because it wasn't in their database. And since then I actually collected the rest of the Power Rangers Samurai Zords, as you can see on top. And down below are my Axillary mechs from Squinkies Ranger. What you see in the first part, what you saw before in the first part of the video, was me just doing these two because I got them before. I had no real intentions of getting the rest, but I got everything else and I'll be adding those into this video later. Okay, I guess I'll keep going in order now with the whole entire mech video. So from the series, and aside from the Megazord, the next mech that came up was the Shark Zord, the Swordfish Zord, excuse me. And as you can see, I have my Japanese one already released, opened. And here's a box for it. You see design on the front, the disc right there. Top, you can see the combination with Shinkino. On the back, the disc turns, making the the nose pop up and down. Bottom, combination with the Fire Smasher in the American version. I can never pronounce the Japanese version. And again, just a combo with adding the sword to the top of the shark head, swordfish head, and again the special feature and missiles firing. The American version, again the same basic box. The only thing that's changed is just the design inside and the paper on the bottom. On the back, you see the Zord combination like with the Beetlezord. Top, and the bottom, and one side the Zord builder system with the shark. Alright, next part of the video, the Shark Zord. First, what comes with the shark, the instructions for the shark mech from the Shinkanal. It's a big long sheet, 2 pages long, a lot of text in Japanese. See, it comes with the tail, body, head, 3 missiles, and the disc inside. And basically all the instructions, the warning for kids not to fire them in their face. And on the back, the combination with the Shinkano. Finally, what it looks like with the sword in the top. So for that, the American version. Again, they marked it down to 1 page. And I guess they redo it. See the shark with Kevin in the removable helmet. See here, the head. You put the head on. I guess you open it up and put the sword in on the body. You use the body as an arm, unlike the Japanese version. You put the head over the head of the Megazord, and there he is with the combination. Then down here you see how they make the battle wing. You see when you move this one, the tail moves. And then the battle wing formation. And the mechs themselves. Well, probably should do Kevin first. His wrist moves. Is the only thing that moves on them. Again, helmet removable. Head turns slightly. Then you put the helmet on. Helmet can move up and down just very lightly. the mech. I don't know why, but when you're supposed to move it, the mouth's supposed to open up and close. But for mine, it doesn't do that. Stands are placed on the inside. But anyways, you got another feature on it. They took out the American one. The missiles fire out. Not really too far, but still it's a little feature. The design on it. You see it's only a half tail, not the full huge tail. Fins move forward and back. And this part can open up for combinations. Wheels on the bottom. Better for that. For American Shark Zord, you see the element they did increase in this better for the American with making the tail movable. Fins can slide back in there. Foot stomp for the action figure. If it can stay on there. And again, the head is removable for both of them. I won't go into that now. As well as the hidden disc is right there. Forgot to add design for the Shark Zord. They added this in with the second release. It's another version of the shark that you can make the origami swordfish Zord. I don't know why I keep calling it the Shark Zord. I apologize for that. On to the next mech. Alright, for the Tiger Zord now. Here's the figure himself from Japan, the Sentai version. Tail comes off a little easily, unfortunately. But that just could be mine. This spins his legs to the box. You can see the front of it, the tiger disc inside, attachment with the Megazord with the Shinkano, and the Axillary mechs combination. The battle wing, as we call it in America. It's right here with the discs, with a little turn towel on the back, which I'll show later. You can actually make the legs turn and the other two Zord parts function. On the back you see basically the legs turning, disc rolling, and again this combination as well as the battle wing on Shinkano. Top. One side, then the last side. And the bottom again, the disc with the fire smasher and everything else. Quickly go through the American version. Removable helmet Jaden. Tiger Zord. Bottom. One side. Back. All generic. Okay. Alright, and the last of the casing for the Zord mech is the Squid or Octo Zord in America. For the box, as you can see, basic same design as every other of the Sentai mechs. Showing the cannon formation. On the back, see the bottom of it spins, as well as its combination. Showing the hidden disc on it that's removable because part of its head. In the bottom, it can attach to the Gold Ranger's morpher, as well as the spin sword. And again, the same generic thing, except for this is a Wave 1 release for the Mega Ranger, so its head is not helmet not removable, as well as the casing is a little bit larger, as you see up here with the tab on the top. Every other one It's just a cutoff right there. But anyway, see Gold Ranger, this figure, Octozord. This one actually shows the Octozord combination with both the Megazord and the Clawzord, as well as a Battle Wing on top. Battle Wing and Battle Cannon. Side shows them with the combiner system, like 2 bikes, and the Squid Zord on the upper Zords. On the bottom, nothing else is different. Alright, here comes the Octozord first. One thing I forgot to mention is for the swordfish, here's the little origami thing. I apologize if I missed that. It's something easily forgotten. Onto the Octozord, or Squid Mech. First, the caution thing. Don't put your fingers in certain spots. And watch out for the hand weight distribution of it. Don't tilt it. And watch out when putting on the Megazord. On the back again, the little yellow piece. This one isn't as big, but still pretty big again for the Octomech, for the Squid Mech. There's a squid on top. Alright. On to the Octozord. Basically the same shape as everything else. This one's a little bit bigger actually. Wow. First time I opened it up. As you can see right there, combination doing the cannon, as well as the 2 combinations with the Megazord up on top. Onto the things themselves. This one's a little bit different than the other ones. The goat with the Ranger figure, helmet is not removable with wave 1. As well as his upper torso is movable, as well as his wrist. Feet pegs right here on the body of the squid, American squid. And when you wheel it, the front wheel right here makes the hind legs turn, but the disc is not removable, like with the Japanese Squid Zord. Legs slide out. Again, smaller version. Head spins, just like with his cousin, but the disc can insert and exert. That's part of his back. As you see right there, there's a handle for one of the combinations with the Megazord. I forget how to do this one, so I'm looking at the instructions real quick to see if you can fire out that little head. Referring to this part right here, but does not look like it's movable like its cousin. See here some design differences. Basically, you see right here with the little clip. Little clip right there, there's a big difference. The nose is just about the same, well, mouth, whatever you want to call it, the same, except it's hollow right here and filled in for the American version. And again, the disc on the back, as well as there's wheels right here for when you're spinning it around. Doing the next with the combination for the Battle Wing and the cannon set. Alright, the 2 Battle Wings. As you can see right now, the American one's in the front, Japanese is in the back. The Japanese is huge compared to the US version. The one thing about this is the US version rolls a little bit harder, as you can see. The head still turns, and so does the back of the shark. The legs for the tigers are do not, unfortunately. Onto the other one. The disc is supposed to be causing the rotation, but that's only when you're touching it. As well as kind of hard to get all three of the mechs to line up to do the ligament movement, whatever you want to call it. The spinning head for the beetle, the opening mouth, which again mine has a problem with it opening, and the tiger's legs to turn. As well as the weight of this thing, it feels a little heavier for a little kid to carry around. Easily able to trip and fall and cause it to break. But with the American version, it's very light and very small. My hand's a decent size, and a little kid be able to carry this around very easily and make it fly. So between the two, I gotta say, for the battle wing, this one's a little bit better. Might be missing some of the detail, but you can customize it if you wanted to. Alright, now on to the Claw Zord combo. I mean, not the Claw, the Octozord combo. Alright, the two battle cannons together. See right here, with the Sentai one. So always forget about this, but you can have them legs spinning, doing most of the effects on the thing. But with the American one, only the one bottom leg will spin. And that's hard to do. Between the two, for a little kid, I'd probably say the American version is a lot better. But if you're a collector like me, and you have the money and the assets, go for the Sentai version. It's a lot better looking, unless you have metallic paint and time to customize it. But I just prefer the Sentai one better. It's just more epic looking, as well as the white, off-white on the Octozord. But it's crisp and looking for the Sentai versions of everything. As well as aside from the Shark Zord, everything looks great on it. Well, I mean the feature-wise, excuse me, with that one. It's a great looking thing. They're two great looking toys though. I'll probably do the Megazord combination with them with my next video. Or possibly two videos after, when I open up my Claw Megazord Battle Pack. I got from Toys R Us about 2 days ago. Alright guys, that's a new video. Later.